Let us take this problem. This problem we have solved using analytical method, that is using formula long back. So using that analytical method, how to find principal stresses and principal plane in a two-dimensional stress system. So this is from that book, Mechanics of Materials by Bhavika. So same problem we will solve by Mohr circle method today. So this is how it is solved using analytical method. Only thing is here it is written as Px, Py. Px is 80, Py is minus 60. Minus 60 because it is compression. Px is tensile plus 80 and tau instead of tau it is Q here 20. Okay, so what you can write here is for the same problem you write down sigma x 80, sigma y minus 60, tau 20. Sigma x 80, sigma y minus 60 because compression, tau 20. The question is find the principal stresses and maximum shear stress and the principal plane. So yesterday, have you written down this? Write down this problem. We will solve this problem by Mohr circle method, graphical method. Already you have the answer here. You have the answers P1 and P2. P1 is the major principal stress, which is how much is that? So this is the problem. P1 is your sigma 1 here, 82.8. That is the answer. You can write down the answer also. P1 is sigma 1. Then P2, minor principal stress, that is sigma 2, which is minus 62.8, compression. And the maximum shear stress, tau max or Q max, 72.8 Newton per mm square. And the principal plane angle theta 31.72, one angle degree, another angle plus 90 to this. Plus 90 means it is 121.72. Okay. So this is what the problem is. Now let us solve this problem by Mohr circle method. So yesterday I had explained, we will apply the Mohr circle. We will try to draw the Mohr circle. So compare that problem with this problem which I had explained yesterday. So in the present problem, sigma x is how much? Sigma x is 80, sigma y is minus 60. Is it not? Value ಎಷ್ಟು check ಮಾಡಿ value ಎಷ್ಟು sigma x is 80, sigma y is minus 60 because compression. We check once again the problem. Sigma x is equal to 80 Newton per mm square. Sigma y is equal to minus 60 Newton per mm square. This problem. Tau is equal to 20 Newton per mm square. Yes. Now let us draw the Mohr circle now. Yes, how to draw the Mohr circle? Draw a horizontal line. So all of you draw a horizontal line. On that line, you choose a suitable scale. So let us choose 1 centimeter is equal to 10 Newton per mm square. Take 1 centimeter is equal to 10 Newton per mm square. First you have to mark 80 Newton per mm square, that is 8 centimeters. You take the point A. From the point A, take 8 centimeters on the graph sheet. You will get B point, point B. So this AB will be 80. AB will be 80. That is to the right side. You have to take to the right side because it is tensile. Now another stress value is minus 60. So instead of 35 here, it is compressive. minus 60. Minus 60 means you have to take left of A. So take 6 centimeters to the left of A. That means check whether it is possible to draw the circle. Otherwise, you can change the scale. If you want, you can do one thing. You can change the scale to 1 centimeter is equal to 20 Newton per mm square. So if you take 1 centimeter is equal to 20 Newton per mm square, this AB will be 4 centimeters. AC, so AC will be to the left because it is compression, negative. So AC will be 3 centimeters because 60 Newton per mm square means, as per the scale, if you choose 1 centimeter is equal to 20 Newton per mm square, sigma x is plus 4 centimeter, sigma y will be minus 3 centimeter. So from AB will be 4 centimeters, AC will be 3 centimeters. So that is the first step. ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರಾ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀರಿ ತಾನೆ? ಯಾರು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಇಲ್ಲ? ಎಸ್, ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ? Nobody is talking. Okay, I will explain the method. If you just listen, then you try to do it. So draw AB 4 centimeters, AC to the left of A 3 centimeters because compression. Then what you have to do? You have to draw the CG and BF. Here CG and BF, that is the shear stress. Shear stress in our problem is 20 Newton per mm square. 20 Newton per mm square means 1 centimeter. So at C you draw above that line 1 centimeter. At B you draw below the line 1 centimeter. So you will get CG and BF. Then join this G and F. Join this B and F. Actually here C will be here. So CG will be here. BEF will be here. Then you have to join this G and F like this. So somewhere it will cut the horizontal line at point O. Now taking that O as center and OG or OF as the radius, draw the Mohr circle. Draw the Mohr circle. That Mohr circle cuts the horizontal line at 2 points L and M. So this L will be this side only. M will come to this side. So it will cut the horizontal line at 2 points L and M. So then AM gives the major principal stress, AL gives the minor principal stress. Okay, so that is sigma 1 and sigma 2. So we call it as sigma 1 and sigma 2. So sigma 1 will be, or in that book what we have used, P1 and P2 we have used. So Px, Py, Q, P1, P2. So P1 will be AM, P2 will be AL. So note that this AL will be negative, that is compression. AM will be positive, that is tensile. Okay. So measure the distance in centimeters. So convert that into Newton per mm square using that scale. So we have chosen 1 centimeter is equal to 20 Newton per mm square. Suppose if you get 3.5 centimeter, so 3.5 centimeter multiplied by 20. So like that you have to take. So that is your major principal stress and minor principal stress. So you should get this answer. So what is that answer we have got using analytical method? So for this problem, the answer is P1 you have to get major principal stress, you have to get 82.8 compression as a tension. Minor principal stress you have to get minus 62.8, that is compression. So these two answers you should get. Okay. That is first step. That is for finding the major principal stress and minus principal stresses, two principal stresses. Next, to find the principal planes, what you have to do is, so you have to measure this angle. So whatever angle made by this GF, made by this line GF with the horizontal, that you have to measure. That angle will be 2 theta. That angle will be 2 theta. So you measure that angle, divide it by 2. Suppose if you get 80 degree, 2 theta is equal to 80 degree. Therefore, theta is equal to 40 degree. So one angle will be 40 degree. Another angle will be 40 plus 90. 40 plus 90 will be 130. So like that. Okay. So that is how we can find out the principal planes, directions of principal planes. So measure the angle between the horizontal and this line, GF line on the graph sheet. That angle will be 2 theta. Divide that by 2, you will get theta. Add 90 to that. So two values of theta you are going to get. So they give the direction of principal planes. So that is about principal stresses and direction of principal planes. And he has asked a maximum shear stress also. Maximum shear stress is given by the radius of this Mohr circle. Radius of the Mohr circle gives the maximum shear stress. Please note that. So radius measure you measure this OG or OF or OL whatever it is or OM. So measure that from the scale. Convert that into Newton per mm square. Multiply that whatever your length you are going to get by the scale 20 Newton per mm square. 1 centimeter is equal to 20 Newton per mm square. So you will get the maximum shear stress. And its direction of maximum shear stress plane is just add 45 degrees to the values of theta whatever you have got for principal planes. So this is the procedure of finding the principal stresses and principal planes when you have px and py or sigma x and sigma y in opposite directions. So tensile means you have to plot right side. Compression means you have to plot left side. That's all the difference. If both are compressive, you have to take both the values to the left side of A. If both are tensile, you have to take both values to the right side. If one is tensile, another is compressive, you have to take in the opposite directions. That is the problem. Okay. So this is how you have to practice. So yesterday also I had explained that same problems you try to practice. So you have to practice on graph sheet. Otherwise, you cannot learn. So one more problem. See in this. So these problems only you can try because you know the answers. One more. In this case, you have 100 Newton per mm square compression. That is your px or sigma x. So negative. So you have to plot left side of A, left side of point A. So B and C both will be left side of A here. 75 compression. So 100 compression, 75 compression. Shear is 50. So you have to choose the scale. Corresponding scale you can choose 1 centimeter is equal to 25 Newton per mm square. Then this becomes 4 centimeters. This becomes 3 centimeters. This becomes 1 centimeter, 2 centimeters. So only thing is you have to plot on this side. You have to plot on left side of A. So since both are compressive here, you have to plot the points B and C to the left side of A. Left side of both are compression here. See here. So left side of A you have to plot that 100 and 75. So minus 100 means minus 4 centimeters. Minus 75 means minus 3 centimeters. They give the points B and C. Then at B and C, you draw ordinate equal to 2 centimeters because 50 Newton per mm square is the shear stress. Join the points G and F. It will cut at point O, the horizontal line. Taking O as center, OG or OF as radius, draw the Mohr circle. So where that Mohr circle cuts the horizontal line at 2 points, M and L. So AM and AL, they give the values of principal stresses to the assumed scale. So you measure that length on the graph sheet, multiply it by 25 Newton per mm square because that is the scale we have used. So it will be in decimals also. So 5.1, 5.2 centimeter like that you may get. Multiply that by the corresponding scale 25 Newton per mm square. You will get the major and minor principal stresses. Then to know the principal planes, you have to measure this angle made by this GF with the horizontal. That gives 2 theta. Divide it by 2. Suppose if the angle is, let us say, 42 degree, theta 2 theta is 42 degree, theta is 21 degree. Another value of theta is 21 plus 90, which is 111 degree. Like that, you have to take. Then maximum shear stress is nothing but radius of Mohr circle. Please keep that in mind. Measure this OG or OF or draw a ordinate here. So that will give the maximum shear stress. So measure that length, multiply it by 25, you will get the maximum shear stress. So this is what you have to do. And if they ask you to find the normal stress and shear stress on any plane, then you have to do like this. Yesterday I had explained, at an angle, some angle. So then you have to draw the Mohr circle. From this line, from this GF line, you have to measure the angle 2 theta, where theta is this, and wherever it cuts that Mohr circle, join those points. This ordinate gives the shear stress, abscissa gives the normal stress, hypotenuse gives the resultant stress. So this is what I had explained yesterday. So practice all the 4 problems. 2 problems. Today I had explained 2 problems using Mohr circle. Okay, this is what I wanted to explain you today. One more assignment I am going to give you on this last module, deflections, columns and Mohr circle. So you complete that also. I think 4th assignment I have asked you to solve the problems of second test, because you have not done well in second test. Lot of mistakes you have done. I want you to practice, do the same problems and submit the assignment. Already I think time is over. You have to be fast. So one more assignment, last assignment I am going to give on 5th module and Mohr circle. That also you have to submit. So practice all the problems thoroughly. This Mohr circle you have to practice on graph sheet. 4 problems I had explained. All the 4 problems you try to do on graph sheet and be thorough. If they don't give analytical formula method, they may ask you to do by Mohr circle method, graphical method. One small bit is left, that is failure theory. Some 2 theories are there in the second module that I will take up in the next class, and I am going to finish. If offline classes start, then you can come to college and I will revise some of the topics. So this is what I wanted to tell you today. Only few students, 7 students have joined today. So okay, we will take the attendance. 19002, 005,
Yes, sir.
006,
Present, sir.
007.
Sir, 006 present, sir.
Yes, I have taken 006, 007, 013, 016. That's all. Anybody else?
Yes, sir.
Sir, 002 present, sir.
Put in.
Sir,
Practice
007
ಮಾಡಿ.
present,
Sir,
sir.
019.
019 ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ?
Sir, network problems.
019. ಓಕೆ. ಸರಿ, ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ಫೇಲ್ಯೂರ್ ಥಿಯರಿ ಅದು ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಮುಗಿಯುತ್ತೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ಸು ಆದಂಗೆ ಆಯ್ತು. ಸೊ ನೀವು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಷ್ಟೇ, ಯಾವುದು ಬಿಡಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್. 60 ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ನೀವು ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಈಗ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಬಾಲ್ ಇಸ್ ಇನ್ ಯುವರ್ ಕೋರ್ಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ನೌ.
Sir, you didn't take my attendance.
Name, Nidesh.
013, sir.
I have taken.
Okay.
3.